Hey everybody, welcome to TechMark Gaming. In today's video, I'm gonna be unboxing and reviewing the G-Story portable gaming monitor for the PS5 Pro. Now, this is great for gamers out there who want to bring their PS5 Pro on the go with them without having to lug around a whole extra monitor and still being able to enjoy those high quality gaming experiences anywhere they are. Whether you're streaming games, watching your favorite TV shows and movies, or using physical discs, this setup got you covered with no compromises. I'll walk you through everything that comes in the box, I'll show you how to properly install it, and break down how it performs in different settings. Even if you're outside in the sunlight, you'll see how it holds up when you're on the move. And of course, I'll be showing you some accessories that pairs great with the setup to make it easier to travel with your PS5. Now before I dive into it, do me a quick favor and smash that like button and drop a comment below and let me know what games you guys are playing on your PS5 right now. I'm locked into Helldivers 2 and it's been wild. And if you haven't already, subscribe to TechMark Gaming so I can be recommended to more gamers like yourself. In the meantime, let's get into the video. If you're wondering what comes inside the box, then I got you. So I'm gonna turn it around and open up the top, and as you can see, we have a few accessories inside the box. The first thing that we're gonna take a look at is what's inside of this brown box here. The first item that we have is the AC cable that's gonna power up the G-Story monitor, a HDMI cable that's gonna connect the two, and you get a media remote just in case you want to power on the monitor or turn up the volume. You also get a user manual just in case you need some extra help, but no need to worry about that because I'm gonna show you how to use it in this video. And for the star of the show, the G-Story monitor itself. So I'm gonna remove it from its protective packaging, and I gotta say, this thing is well built and it feels really light in the hands. It's kind of amazing how well the design is compared to the PS5 Pro with the color scheme. And if we take a look at the back, we have these connectors, which is gonna hook onto the PS5, acting as a faceplate. This is pretty genius. And for the I/O, you can see that we have our AC connector, which is going to power up the G-Story monitor. We also have two HDMI inserts, so one goes into the PS5 and you can hook up another device like a Nintendo Switch or an Xbox. And on the other side, you also do have two inserts for your headphones. Now, once we open it up, you're greeted with a 14-inch 4K monitor that refreshes at 60 Hz, which is pretty good. It has a 99% sRGB color accuracy, and it also supports FreeSync and HDR. And I gotta say, this monitor is super thin, so it's pretty surprising that all of these features is inside. You'll find a dual 2.5 stereo speaker system alongside with some physical buttons to control your power, volume, source, and menu settings. The installation process is pretty simple. If you have a vertical stand, you're gonna go ahead and remove it like so and lay it flat down on the table. I'm also gonna get my horizontal feet that came with the console so we don't scratch up the plates, and it's just gonna keep it balanced. Now before we install the plates, you want to make sure that the PS5 is laid down on the right side. So as you guys can see on the top right corner, we have the PS5 logo signifying that we're in the right orientation. So now I can go ahead and pop up the plates like so. I have a few cat hairs and dust around the fans, so I'm gonna get my microfiber cleaning cloth and wipe it down. Then I'm gonna remove the second faceplate like so, and now we're ready to go. I'm gonna get the G-Story monitor and have it in this orientation, and you want to snap on the connectors from the back, and then you're gonna work your way up to the front. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna hook everything in and make sure that everything snaps in like so. And I gotta say, this design and just how this thing looks really cohesive and it's on point. The premium design when you open it is insane. I really can't believe that this is a PlayStation 5 accessory that a lot of gamers don't know about. Next, I'm going to get my HDMI cable and plug it into the console and the monitor. Then I'm going to get the G-Story power cable and plug that in like so. And lastly, the power cable that goes into the back of the PS5 Pro, and we'll be ready to go. This is the setup. As you guys can see, the G-Story and the PS5 is connected up to this power surge protector that's going to go into my wall outlet. Next, we can go ahead and open up the G-Story monitor and turn on the console. The G-Story monitor will power on automatically, which is pretty cool. You're going to adjust the settings like your screen size and the HDR settings. Once you're done, you should be able to see the PS5's home screen. And for my first impressions, this screen is immaculate. The colors are bright, it's vibrant, and I can't complain. Next, we're going to go over the features. So as you guys can see, I can easily turn up the volume. It's going to give you a prompt before you go over 50%, letting you know that you're going to consume a little bit more power. Once you click OK, you can turn it all the way up. You also do have a source button so you can switch between HDMI inputs and outputs. There's an enter button just in case you want to select something on the screen. And you also have a menu button, which is going to give you a sub menu where you can adjust the screen brightness and all of the other things inside. So here's a quick volume test for the people out there that want to see how loud the speakers get. I'm gonna turn it all the way up to 100%, so let's go ahead and take a listen. Pro Max alongside my T-Mobile Magenta Max plan that supplies 40 gigabytes of data each month. Now, if you don't have T-Mobile or you're outside of the US, then these are the supported carriers. Now moving along, we're gonna do an indoor gameplay test. I'm gonna play a few games for you guys, single player and multiplayer, so you can see how it works in the real world. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look.
With us. Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in the candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
Oh, look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Jalen Johnson. Trey Young is out there with Daniels. Then there's Prince. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, comes the Spurs never skipping steps. They've got great detail.
Be plugged in, I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week along like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest. And sitting next to you here courtside tonight is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get my sleep. You cannot...
Alright, so let me show you how to travel with your PS5 and its G-Story monitor. First, you're going to shut it down and close the lid. Unplug the power cable from the G-Story monitor and your PS5. Then you're going to put this inside of a bag. As you guys can see, I have a dedicated PS5 bag that this fits in perfectly. Then I'm going to put my power cables inside. And now I can zip up the zipper. And lastly, put the DualSense controller in the top pouch. And as you guys can see, I can travel with ease. The shoulder pouch is comfortable, and I gotta say, this bag is pretty stylish. Even my cat thinks so. Lastly, I'm gonna do an outdoor gameplay test. As you guys can see, I have a nice setup here on my patio, and this thing looks really nice. It's kind of cool to be able to bring my PS5 on the go with me with ease. So I'm gonna be playing a few games outside. The display is turned all the way up, so you can see how this performs outdoors. Let's go ahead and take a look.
C4. C4 triggered.
Enemy down just 2
You
miles.
can have it.
Chopper standing by.
So overall, the G-Story monitor for the PS5 Pro is godsend. It's well built, lightweight, and perfectly tailored for the PS5 Pro without needing a separate display. The all-in-one setup makes it ideal for anyone trying to keep things minimal while enjoying high-end visuals. It's great for gamers out there who's trying to downsize their space, college students, travelers, or anyone who needs that flexibility without leaving their console behind. And for the PlayStation Portal users out there, this is a great way to unlock more out of your PS5. You can stream movies, game online, or play solo without needing top-tier internet. If you're interested in anything in this video, then I'll leave a link in the description. And if you found this video valuable, be sure to smash that like button and comment below and let me know what games you guys are playing on your PS5. I'm enjoying that Helldivers 2 update. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Techmark Gaming so I can be recommended to more gamers like yourself. In the meantime, I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care. Deuces.